Yeah, I was thinking it always invites it in after you wash your car. So maybe I'll do that today. Thank you, Crystal. It is 4:49 in the morning, and let's start off with a live look from our ADOT camera. This is in the West Valley on the I-10 at 75th Avenue. And look at that. Early this morning, we have a decent amount of cars actually in both directions on that part of the freeway, but no incidents in that area at this time. When we take a look at the big picture, we have a lot of green all across the valley, which is expected for this time of the morning. North Valley are looking great. Same thing with the West Valley. We do have one incident in the East Valley. We do have an accident on the Loop 101, which this Loop 101 has been quiet for a while now. So it's a Loop 101 northbound near Warner Road. No major delays around that one. We still see green around that accident. So I'll let you know when that one completely clears up and if any other ones pop up this morning. Right?
All right, Vanessa, we do.
From our ADOT camera, this is the I-10 at 32nd Street. We have light traffic over there in both directions on that part of the freeway. No issues. Things are moving along well. When we take a look at the big picture, we have a lot of green on our maps. Great driving conditions at this time. We just have one accident in the East Valley. This one's in the clearing stages. It's on the Loop 101 northbound near Warner Road. No major delays around that one, but still drive with caution until it's completely out of the way. And coming up on my next report, I'll give you a look at our futurecast for 7 a.m. so you can plan ahead. I did it today. All that
looking good, girl.
Thank you. It is 5:19 this morning. Let's start off with a live look from our ADOT camera. This is the I-17 at 19th Avenue. Light traffic over there in both directions on that part of the freeway. Things are looking good. And look at this. The big picture is looking great at this time. We have nothing but green on our maps. And just an update on this accident in the East Valley, Loop 101 northbound at Warner Road. That accident is cleared up. It is out of the way. You no longer have to worry about that one. And I'll keep you updated if any other ones pop up this morning. We're off to a great start. Here's a live picture from our ADOT camera. This is the Loop 101 in the West Valley at Camelback. Very light traffic over there on that part of the freeway. And take a look at the big picture. Nothing but green all across the maps. We have great driving conditions at this time. So I'll keep an eye on everything and let you know if any accidents pop up. Build up on the I-10 eastbound at 27th Avenue. Here's a live look from our ADOT camera. Now, you're not going to see any brake lights at this time, but it is getting heavy over there. We start to see some orange on our maps on the I-10 eastbound as you approach 43rd Avenue, and it continues past the stack there. So it's moving about 35 miles per hour. We also see some busy traffic on the 17 southbound Durango curve until you reach about Central, and then it eases up after that. For the rest of the valley, great driving conditions. Looks like we have a stalled vehicle out in the West Valley on the I-10. I'll give you the details coming up on my next report. But for now, let's look at our future cast for 7 a.m. so we can plan ahead. For the North Valley, we'll have some busy traffic on the Loop 101 heading east as you approach the I-17, continues past the 51. Then the I-17 heading south. Once you hit Peoria, you're going to hit that orange zone, moving about 35 miles per hour. Rachel?
Thank you so much.
Very light traffic in the North Valley on the Loop 101 at 16th Street. Here's a live picture from our ADOT camera and only a few cars over there on that part of the freeway. We do have some stalled vehicles on the map, so we have a lot of green in the East Valley, the North Valley, and far out in the West Valley, and even on the Loop 202 South Mountain Freeway. So coming up on my next report, I'll give you the details on those stalled cars or stalled vehicles. Valley, this is on the I-10 westbound at the Avondale Boulevard exit, so just drive with caution in that area as you're driving on that part of the freeway. We had one at the stack here, the I-10 eastbound where it meets with the I-17, but that's cleared up. We're back to the green zone, so no worries over there. A lot of green on the maps here. Great driving conditions. Looks like we have an incident here in the East Valley, maybe some debris on the road. I'll check that out. But since we do have some chances of a monsoon storm, here are some driving tips just to keep in mind. If the traffic lights are out, treat an intersection as a four-way stop. Avoid sudden braking. Take your foot off the gas pedal and brake slowly, and then reduce speed and maintain a safe distance between your car and the car in front of you. And of course, drive with caution. Rachel? Morning. We do have a good flow of traffic on the 51 at 32nd Street. It's live here on the ADOT camera, and we have looking great over there in both directions. But we're still keeping an eye on this stalled vehicle in the West Valley. It's on the I-10 westbound at the Avondale Boulevard exit, so drive with caution in that area until it's completely out of the way. A lot of green on our maps. We do have some debris on the road in the East Valley. I'll give you the details coming up in my next report.
Thank you so much.
West Valley on the I-10 eastbound at 43rd Avenue. Here's a live picture from our ADOT camera, so it's starting to get busy over there. And then we still have this stalled vehicle in the West Valley on the I-10 westbound at Avondale Boulevard exit. No major delays around that one, but still drive with caution until it's completely out of the way. We do see some busy traffic on the Loop 101 heading south as you get closer to the 10. We're in the orange zone there, moving about 35 miles per hour. We also see some busy traffic on the I-10 heading east as you approach 59th Avenue. We're in the orange zone, and then the 17 southbound Durango curve. Once you hit that curve, you start to slow down, and it continues until you go to 7th Street. Another area you have to drive with caution is here on the Loop 202 eastbound near Scottsdale Road. We have some debris on the road. It's not causing any major delays, but still be careful. Rachel?